Yeah. So Salesforce have introduced Lightning Experience in order to overcome the problems which we have with classic experience. That classic experience, whenever we are using classic experience, there are some performance issues, and also classic experience is not mobile friendly. That means you cannot access classic application or classic experience applications from your mobiles. So keeping that in mind, Salesforce have introduced Lightning Experience so that you can access the applications from mobile also. And also compared to classic experience, Lightning Experience provides much faster performance. That is, you can navigate through the features very quickly compared to how you navigate using classic experience in Salesforce. And also, because it is built on latest web standards, this Lightning Experience was built using latest web standards using component-based framework. So compared to classic experience, it provides attractive look and feel for the user interface. So compared to classic experience, Lightning Experience provides attractive look and feel for the user interface, which is built using component-based framework and which is based on latest web standards. So they have followed all the latest web standards upon designing that user interface of Lightning Experience. So which was built using component-based framework. So already I've shown you the user interface for Lightning Experience. So let me go to log into my Salesforce application. So this is the homepage for Lightning Experience in Salesforce, which is given as part of ready-made CRM application. So this is the homepage for Salesforce Lightning Experience. Today, let us discuss the basic features as part of this Lightning Experience. So directly I will go with the use case. First of all, I would like to configure a list view option or filter in the lead object to represent only energy industry lead records. Okay, I would like to show only energy industry lead records inside the lead object. Okay, so let me show how can we do that. So here I have given the navigation steps. Upon practicing, you can follow these steps. If you have any doubt in order to get the solution for this use case, you can follow these steps. Okay, so let me show you how can we configure this list view option or filter. So let me go to my application. Let me go to any application. Let me open sales application. So let me open the sales application, ready-made sales application given by Salesforce. So you have to go to App Launcher. From here, you can open any application, whatever you want. So I have opened sales application. This is the ready-made sales application given by Salesforce to automate the sales processes of any organization. Now, I will go to Leads tab, click on this Leads tab. This is the tab bar or navigation bar, we know that. And these are the different tabs. Home, opportunities, leads, tasks, files, all these are nothing but called as tabs. They are also called as navigation items in Lightning Experience. Now, let me click on Leads tab. Now here it is showing all the open leads. Okay, what are the open leads we have inside my lead object? It is displaying all the 15. Totally, I have 15 open leads or 15 items. It is displaying, we are displaying all the 15 open lead records inside the lead object. Okay, so now these are nothing but called as list view filters. Okay, these are nothing but called as list view filters, like all open leads, my 100 leads, recently viewed, today's leads, custom 1, custom 2. These are nothing but called as, we call list view options. These are called as list view options. What do you mean by list view option? That means we are filtering the records. We are filtering the records based on some condition. Based on some condition, I am filtering the records. Okay, so here my requirement is, by default, Salesforce have given some list view filters. These are the default list view filters which are given by Salesforce. Now I want to create my own list view filter here. I want to create my own list view filter as part of this list view control. Okay, as part of this list view control, I would like to create my own list view filter and I would like to filter the records. So what is the condition I have to specify? That is given in the use case itself. So how to filter the records? I would like to filter the records to represent only energy industry lead records. Okay, only energy industry lead records. Okay, so what is that energy industry? Let me show. So suppose if you want to create a new lead record, so what you'll be doing? You will click on new button. So upon clicking on new button, it will open the user interface for you. Here, once you supply the values for all these fields, okay, upon clicking on save button, your new lead record will be created inside the lead object. So inside this lead object, we have a field called as industry field. Okay, that means in which industry the lead person is working. Okay, where he is working, we are going to get the marketing department will capture all these leads information. Already we have discussed in the demo. So that it is the duty or responsibility of the marketing department to capture the leads. Okay, so the marketing department will open the application. They will go to this lead object and they'll click on new button and they'll enter all these details and finally click on save to create a new lead record. So upon specifying the details, here you have one field, pick list field, that is industry field, which is holding the values like agriculture, apparel, banking, biotechnology, chemicals, communications. Like this, we have so many values inside this pick list control. Okay, so education, electronics, energy, engineering, we have so many. Okay, so that means from which industry that lead person, where he is working, I would like to store that details also. For that, I have this pick list field inside the lead object. Now, what is my requirement? I want to represent or show only those lead records whose industry value is equals to energy. So inside this pick list, I have energy value also. I want to show only those lead records whose industry is equal to energy. Okay, that is the requirement. So, but here, if you observe this table, so here I don't have industry. Let me show that industry field first. Then I can create my list view option. So let me select the fields to display. I will add this industry field also to my list view control. So this is the industry field. Click on save. Now my list view option, my list view control is updated. So you can see here. Okay, you can observe here. So beside name, lead person name, I have captured the industry also. For some lead records, the industry value is available. For some lead records, industry value is not stored or it is not selected because it is not a mandatory field inside the lead object. It is not the mandatory field. So some lead records, for some lead records, we have captured the industry value, but for some lead records, we have not captured. But what is my requirement? Let me select one more list view option and check whether my 100 leads, today's leads, I don't have any lead records. Okay, so let me edit some records first. So let me take this record and for this lead record, let me edit the industry value. So I will like to edit the industry value as energy. Because I don't have energy industry records, for some records, I want to show the industry field value as energy. So I'm editing the existing records. So for one record, I have specified industry value as energy. For this also, I would like to edit the value as energy. So let me open this record. Go to details tab. So this is how you are going to edit. So go to that field, click on that edit, and I would like to make this industry field value as energy. Sorry. And click on save. Similarly, for few more records also, I'll specify industry. Go to this record. This is the lead person name is Brenda McClure. Click on details tab. Now I would like to edit this lead record industry value. Go to that industry field, click on edit and specify some industry as communications. Click on save. Okay. Similarly, for one more lead record, David Monaco. So go to details tab, industry value, go to industry and specify some industry as some chemicals. Click on save. Okay. Now what it is showing under my list view, this we call it as list view. This is called as list view control. In this list view control, we are able to see all the lead records whose industry, some for some lead records, industry is energy. For some lead records, industry is communication. For some lead records, industry is chemicals. Like that, we are displaying all the lead records. But I don't want to display all the records. What is my requirement? I would like to filter the lead records based on one condition, that is equal to energy. I want to show only those lead records on my list view control whose industry value is equals to energy by creating one list view filter. Okay, so let me show how to create that list view filter and how to display only the matching records on my list view control. Okay, so if you want to create a new list view filter, here you have a small gear icon. Okay, that is list view controls. We call it as list view controls. So click on this gear icon. Okay, I want to create a new list view option. So click on new button. Click on new button. Specify the name for your list name. So I would like to specify the name as energy industry leads. Energy industry leads. API name will be prepared by SalesForce. API name is nothing but the unique name. It will be prepared by SalesForce. Okay, you don't need to do it. SalesForce will prepare that name for you. So who can see this list view? Okay, whether you want only yourself to see this list view, or all the users of your org want to view this list view, or you want to share this list view with only particular group of users. You can select that. So now I want all the users of my organization to view this list view option. Okay, so I will select the second option. All users can see this list view. Click on save. Okay, now you can see my list view filter is created here. So you can see it has added my list view filter option. So that is energy industry leads. Previously, we don't have this. Now I have added this energy industry leads. Okay, but if you observe, it is showing all the lead records here. Okay, now I have to specify the filter condition here. On the right side, it is showing these filters. So specify the filter condition. Filter by what? All leads. Filter by owner. Select option as all leads. Not only my leads, I would like to filter all the lead records inside my organization. Okay, select the option as all leads. Click on done. Okay, now you have to add the filter here. Okay, click on add filter. Specify on which field name I would like to create a filter. On which field name I should create filter here? On industry field. So select the field name as industry. So inside my lead object, I have industry field. So select the field name as industry. Industry operator is equals to, what is that? Equals to energy. Okay. Industry operator value is equals to energy. Industry is equals to energy. Click on done button. Okay. Now I've added one filter condition. If you want to add one more filter condition also, you can add by clicking on this add filter. But my requirement is I would like to create only one list view filter, and I would like to filter the lead records. Okay, by specifying only one filter condition, that is industry is equals to energy. So I have added that filter condition. Now finally click on save. Okay, now my list view option is updated. You can see it is only showing 2 lead records under this list view option. Okay, of course, that field is not, industry field is not being shown. I will show how to add that field onto your list view control now. Okay, so industry field is not visible. It is showing only by default, it is showing name field, email field, company, status like this. But I want to show industry field. Okay, once again, go to this gear icon symbol, that is list view controls. Now click on select fields to display. That means which fields you want to display on your list view control, you can select here. Click on that select fields to display. Now, which field I would like to display on my list view control or in the table? Industry field. So select that industry and click on this add button. Okay, this is add and this is remove. Okay, click on add so that it will be added from available fields to visible fields. By default, these are the fields which are visible. name field, email field, company, state, lead status, under by owner and created date. But industry is not visible. So I want to show industry field also. So I'm selecting that and click on this add. And it will be shown at the last. Okay, it will be shown at the last. So I want to move this up. So here you have up and down buttons. Up and down buttons. You can move your field to up also. So select that field, and wherever you want to place that field to show in that list view control, you can move by using this up and down navigation buttons. So click on this up navigation button. So I would like to show it after email. So I will specify, I will show this field after email here. So click on up navigation button. So my first field is name, second is email, third is industry. Okay, so I'm adding this industry field onto my list view option. Sorry, onto in my list view control or in my table. I want to view this industry field value. So I'm adding this field under this selected fields, visible fields. Okay, so now click on save. Now my list view is updated. You can see industry field is added onto my list view control. So it is showing only 2 lead records whose industry is equals to energy. Previously, upon selecting open leads, all open leads, it is showing all lead records. For some leads, industry is energy. For some leads, industry is communication. For some leads, it is chemical. For some leads, we don't have any industry field value also. Okay, but I have created my own list view option now so that I can filter. I am able to filter the lead records and I am able to display only those lead records whose industry field value is equals to energy. Okay, so if you click on this filter, it will display only energy industry field records. Okay, so this is how we can create our own list view filter or list view option in Lightning Experience. Okay, I don't want to see everything. I want to see only those records based on the condition. Okay, based on the condition, whatever I specify, filter condition, I will filter the records and show the matching records on my table. Okay, clear? So here I have given clearly the navigation steps also. You can follow if you have any doubt. Is it clear? Shall I proceed? Okay. Next is App Manager. What is App Manager in Lightning Experience? What exactly you can do using this App Manager feature, which is given by Lightning Experience in Salesforce. Now let us see. Okay. So are you able to understand? Yes, respond.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have any doubt, because this is early, very early to, some of them might be very new to Salesforce. If you have any doubts, you can clear now itself. Okay. So list view option you can create, right? Next, second is App Manager. What is App Manager feature? What we can do using this App Manager? Now let us see, and let us see some practical use case also, how to create our custom application using this App Manager feature, which is given in Lightning Experience. Basically, App Manager is a feature which is given in Lightning Experience, which enables to manage the Lightning applications. Using this App Manager feature, we can manage the Lightning applications, or we can manage the applications which are created in Lightning Experience. Okay, like what all you can do, I've given here three points. Using this App Manager, we can view all the applications. We can view all the applications. That is not only classic, not only Lightning, you can view classic applications also inside the organization at one place. Okay, by using this App Manager feature, whatever the applications you have created, whatever the ready-made applications which are given by Salesforce, whatever the custom applications you have created, it may be either classic application or Lightning application. All these you can view at one place. Okay, all these applications you can view at one place, that is in App Manager. And second one is, by using this feature, we can create our own Lightning applications also. Okay, as a developer or administrator, you can create your own custom Lightning applications by using this App Manager feature. And third one is, by using this App Manager, we can customize the standard Lightning applications based on the need. Okay. So as already discussed, Salesforce have given so many applications, so many ready-made applications as part of CRM. They have given so many ready-made applications. Okay. Whatever the ready-made applications like sales application, service application, marketing application, which are given by Salesforce. Okay. Not only they have given so many applications like site.com, content, chatter, whatever the standard applications, standard Lightning applications, which are given by Salesforce, you can customize the applications to some extent. Okay, you can customize the applications. So customizing the application means here I have given inside the brackets. So we can change the logo of the application. We can customize the appearance. We can do some personalization branding also. And we can customize the navigation items, utility items, etc. So all these things you can customize on the standard Lightning applications given by Salesforce. Okay. And the fourth one is we can upgrade custom classic applications to Lightning experience application. So as already discussed in the previous session, so before 2016, we don't have Lightning experience in Salesforce. So Salesforce have introduced Lightning experience, okay, around in 2016. Okay, so till then, whatever the applications we have developed in so many projects, whatever the companies, those companies who used to use Salesforce, whatever the applications they have developed, so all are built using classic experience only. After 2016 only, we have Lightning experience in Salesforce. Okay, so most of the companies after Lightning experience was introduced by Salesforce, most of the companies wanted to upgrade their projects from classic to Lightning. Okay, because as we have discussed, Lightning experience, there are some performance issues with classic experience, and also it is not mobile friendly also, and also it does not provide attractive look and feel for the user interface. Because Lightning experience is providing more attractive look and feel for the user interface, and also it is mobile friendly, and also we can navigate through the features very quickly compared to classic experience. So that is why most of the projects were upgraded from classic to Lightning. So in order to upgrade from classic to Lightning, we can use this app manager feature. Okay, by using this app manager feature, we can upgrade our custom classic application to Lightning experience application also. Okay, so now let us see practically how can we create our custom application in Salesforce Lightning experience. Okay, how can we create, and also I will show how to customize the standing Lightning application also, and how to upgrade the custom application to Lightning experience. Okay. So upgrading classic to Lightning is not required because we are not nowadays not using classic experience. I will show you how to create a Lightning application in Lightning experience, and also how to customize the standard Lightning application. So go to your Salesforce org. So first let me go to App Manager. So go to your Salesforce org. Okay. So now on the extreme top, you have this setup menu. Okay. Click on setup. Go to setup menu and click on setup. So what is the current release of Salesforce? So this is the logo of Salesforce. Okay, this is the Salesforce logo. And what is the current release of Salesforce? Yes. Current release of Salesforce is
Spring
23. Spring 23. What is the next release? Summer 23. In June, on June 10th, we have that summer 23 major release. That is on June 10th, summer 23. Then in October, we'll be having winter 24. Okay, like that it will repeat. Okay, now let me go to App Manager. So here you have on the left side, you have quick find box. Okay, you have a text box, that is quick find box. So you can search for any option which you want to which you want to navigate. Now I want to go to App Manager. So I will search for this option, that is App Manager. Let me search for this feature, that is App Manager. So click on this App Manager. So once you click on this app manager, so you will be able to view all the Lightning and Classic applications inside your organization here. Okay, so using app manager feature, we can view all the applications, not only Classic, we can also view Lightning applications also. Okay, so you can see all tabs, it is a Classic application. Analytics Studio, it is also a Classic application. App Launcher, Classic application. Bolt Solutions, Community, Content, all these are Classic applications only. Data Manager, Lightning application. Digital Experiences, Lightning usage, Lightning application. Marketing, Classic application. Platform, Classic, like this. All the, whatever the ready-made, that is standard applications, and whatever the custom applications you have inside your organization, you can view at this place, that is in app manager. Inside the app manager, you can view all these applications at one place. Okay, that is the first thing which you can do using app manager. Okay, next, second is you can create your custom application also in Lightning Experience. Now let me show how to create a custom application in Lightning Experience using this app manager feature. So now on the top, you have a button that is new Lightning app. So I want to create a new Lightning application. Click on this new Lightning app. So click on this new Lightning app, specify the name for your application. Okay, specify what name you want to use for your application. So like, for example, I would like to use some name like Apollo Pharmacy. Okay, I want to give the name of my application as Apollo Pharmacy. Okay, now, so application name you have to specify. Developer name is nothing but the unique name. It will be prepared by Salesforce. You can specify some description here. What exactly is your application? So as part of this Apollo Pharmacy application, I would like to automate all my pharmacy related information here, like medicine related information, drugs related, injections information, okay, pharmacist information. All this information I would like to automate at one place by using this application. Okay, you can provide some description here, but it is not a mandatory field. Okay, so let me leave this for time being. Next, if you want to use any image for your application, okay, so by default, if you don't upload any image, it will use Salesforce logo only. It will use Salesforce logo only for your application. But suppose if you are running any application, any organization, if you are running your own business, so definitely you will try to have your own logo, right? You won't use some other organization's logo. Okay, so like suppose if you go to ICICI Bank, so upon opening ICICI Bank application, so though ICICI Bank will be using Salesforce application, still they will be having their own logo. Okay, still they will be having their own logo. Similarly, I want to have my own logo for my application. So in such case, you have to have that logo available for you. Okay, so whatever the logo that is required for your application, so you have to get it from the client. Okay, suppose if your client gives that logo, you can upload that logo here, or you can download it from your Google Images. Okay, whatever the logo you want to use, so you can download it from the Google Images onto your local system. Okay, download that image onto your local system, or get the image if your client gives you that. Okay, so once that image is available on your local system, now you can upload that image here. Click on upload. Now I would like to upload. So I have some Apollo Pharmacy image, so which I have downloaded. I would like to use that image here. Click on, so I'm uploading that. Okay, it is not supporting. Okay, so what I'll do is, let me create a new app. I'll specify some name as VLR training library application. Okay, I want to give the app name as VLR training library app. So if you want, you can specify some description. Developer name will be prepared by Salesforce. Click on upload to image to upload the image. I want to use this library image. Click on open. Okay, now my image is being uploaded. So this is the image or logo which I want to use for my custom application. That is VLR training library. Okay, so now whatever the color you want to use for your application inside that, you can select that from here. Like if I want to use this color, so you can select this color also. Okay, so you can specify any whatever the color you want to use for your application, you can specify from here. Okay, click on done. Okay, sorry, whatever the color you select, you have to specify that here. Okay, I don't want red. So you can specify some pixels here. So click on done. Okay, now I'm using my green color for my application. So I've specified that. Now, if you want to use this application's image and color instead of organization's theme, you have to select this checkbox. Select this checkbox, that is use the app's image, whatever the image I've uploaded, whatever the logo I've uploaded. If I want to use that image to be visible inside my application, you have to select this checkbox compulsorily. Okay, if you don't select, even though you upload the image, it won't be visible. Okay, so click on next button. Click on next. So this is how it will be available in your app launcher. Your application will be visible in the app launcher like this. This is the preview. Okay, click on next. Now here you can specify whether you want to access your application from only desktop or phone, or from phone and desktop. I want to access both from phone and desktop. So directly select that and click on next button. Okay, if you want to add any utility items, you can select here. Otherwise, directly click on next button. Now, whatever the tabs you want to be visible inside your application, you can select them from here. These are the available tabs. Okay, here you have selected item section. Okay, you can add whatever the tabs you want to add inside your application, you can add them from here. Okay, so like inside my application, I would like to add few tabs. Let me add them. Like I would like to add, okay, accounts. So you don't need to add separately each and everything. So just select that and hold on shift key. And first select all the tabs which you want to add. Account tab. I would like to add card payments method. Sorry. So I would like to add accounts. Next, I would like to add card payments method. Hold on control key and add all them. Whatever the tabs you want to add. Contacts also, I would like to add contacts tab, customers tab, dashboards. All these tabs I would like to be visible on my tab bar. Okay, digital wallets. So by default, it is showing, it will show all the available items like home tab. Okay, it will show images. If you want, you can select them also. Leads, invoice, I will select invoice tab. Leads tab also. Orders. Okay, products. And finally, I would like to select tasks and reports also. Okay, so once I select, click on this add button. This is add and this is remove. Click on add button. So all my tabs are added under my selected item section. So if you want, you can reorder this also. Like suppose I want reports and dashboard at the last. Dashboard, I will move to the last. So just select the dashboard and click on this down navigation button. So that dashboard will be moved to the last. Okay, and I want dashboard to move to the last, and reports also I would like to move to the last. So reports and dashboards I would like to show at the last. So first accounts tab. So home also I would like to add. Let me add the home tab. Okay, select this home tab. Click on add. Now my home tab is also added. Now I would like to move it to the top. So just move it to the top by clicking on up navigation button. Okay. So once you select all the items which you want to add onto your tab bar or navigation bar, click on next button. Now make this application to be visible to the profile users. To whichever profiles you want to show this application, you have to select that profiles. So by default, I would like to show my application to all the profile users. So select all the profiles. So this is the first profile. So select that profile, hold on shift key and go to the last and select the last one. Select the last profile, that is system administrator. Now all my profiles are selected. Click on add. Okay, now I am making my application to be visible to all the profiles users. Okay, suppose if you are not selecting this profile, suppose now what is the profile associated with me? I have created my Salesforce account and you also have created your Salesforce account. Okay, so by default, Salesforce will assign system administrator profile for you. So by default, it will assign the system administrator profile to every user. So this is the profile which Salesforce will assign whenever you are creating your org. This is the system administrator profile. Suppose if you don't add this profile, okay, suppose if you are not including this profile under the selected profiles, even though you create your application successfully, so because I am sales system administrator profile, because I am using system administrator profile, that application will not be visible to me. Okay, so compulsorily, if you want your application to be visible, you have to add all the profiles to whom you want your application to be visible. So if you don't add or if you don't select that profile, for those users who are having that profile, for those users, that application will not be visible. Okay, so add all the profiles to the selected profile section. Finally, click on save and finish. Click on save and finish. Okay, so now I have created my lighting application, custom lighting application in Salesforce. Okay, so let me refresh this. So now in this app manager, you can view your lighting application, which you have created just now. What is the name of the application we have created? VLR training library. If you come down, it will be visible for you. See, this is the application app name, VLR training library. Developer name is prepared by Salesforce. And what is the type of application? It is a lightning application. Okay, it is a lightning application. So this is how you are going to create a new custom application in Lightning Experience. Okay, now you can go to App Launcher and check whether your application is visible in App Launcher also. So go to the App Launcher. This is the App Launcher. Click on App Launcher. Now what is that application? So click on View All. Click on View All. Now if you come down, it will be visible at the bottom. So this is the VLR training library application which we have created in Lightning Experience. By default, it is added at the bottom. If you want, you can move it to the top also. Okay, if you want your application to be visible at the top in the app launcher, you can just drag and drop. Okay, like I will move it to the top because I want to open this application every time. So I will move this application to the top, just drag and drop. Okay, now my VLR training library application is visible in the first. It is visible as the first application in App Launcher. Okay, so now let me close this. Go to App Launcher, you can see that. So your first application itself is VLR training library. Let me open this application. Okay, so this is the application which we have created. Okay, what is the name of the application? It is showing VLR training library, and it is showing the logo also, which we have added custom logo to our application. This is the logo which we have uploaded into our application. Okay, and these are the navigation items or tabs which we have added. We have added accounts tab, contacts, customers, leads, orders, products, task, reports, and also we have added dashboards also. Okay, so this is how we are going to create a custom lighting application in Salesforce. Okay, next. So using App Manager, not only viewing all the applications at one place, you can also create custom Lightning applications. And also we can customize the standard Lightning applications based on the need. Okay, let me show you what do you mean by customizing the standard Lightning application. Okay, so go to your App Manager once again. So how to go to App Manager? What are the steps to follow? How to go to App Manager? Click on Setup menu. So click on this gear icon, Setup menu. Click on Setup. And in the quick find box, search for that option, App Manager. Click on App Manager. Okay, now
to Lightning app.
Now let me go to one standard Lightning application, like sales application. So you can see here 13th application and 14th application. 13th app name is sales. 14th also is sales. Okay, but you can see developer name is different. Developer name for 13th application is sales, whereas for 14th application, it is Lightning sales. And also 13th application is classic application, whereas 14th one is, it is a Lightning application. Okay, 14th sales application is a ready-made Lightning application, which is given by SalesForce. And I can customize this application also to some extent. So how can we customize? What all we can customize, what we cannot customize? Now let me show you. Okay, suppose if I want to customize this ready-made sales application given by SalesForce, go to that application, and on the extreme right side, you have this button. Click on that button and click on edit. Click on edit. So once you click on edit, it is opening the app builder for you. This is the Lightning app builder. We call it as Lightning app builder. That means you can build your Lightning application here. So that is why we call as Lightning app builder. Okay, so I want to customize this application. So customizing this application means you can upload some logo for this application. Okay, by default, it is showing SalesForce logo there. For this ready-made sales application, it is showing SalesForce logo. Suppose if you want to add, or if you want to upload your custom logo also, you can upload it from the local system. You can, whatever the, suppose if your client gives any logo, or if you want to use your own logo, you can upload it from your local system also by clicking on this upload button. Already I have shown you how to upload the logo. And also, suppose if you want to change the app name, also, you can change. Suppose if you want to use this ready-made sales application for your organization to automate the sales related processes, then directly you can use this. So in such case, if you want to change the application name from sales to some other name, okay, you can change. If you want to should name it as some Maruti sales or Tata sales, you can change this name like this. Okay, you can change the app name, but developer name you cannot change because developer name is prepared by SalesForce. So if you go to this, okay, you can see immediately it is showing it cannot be edited. Okay, so except developer name, you can customize everything. Okay, even on your standard Lightning application also. Okay, except developer name, you can customize everything. Okay, we can change the app name, whatever the name you want to have. You can, suppose if you are running some mobile, okay, mobile sales organization, you can specify that name. Okay, see, you can use your own logo also. You can change the color of your application also. Except this developer name, you can change app name. You can upload the image also. You can add the color also. If you want to add any options also, okay. If you want to add any navigation items, if you want to add any utility items, okay. And if you want any users to select or remove also, you can do everything except changing the developer name. Except changing the developer name, we can do everything. That is, we can customize the standard Lightning application. So customizing the standard Lightning application means we can change the name of the application. We can add our logo to our application, that is custom logo to the application. We can add some navigation items also. We can change the color also. All these things we can do except changing the developer name. Okay, that is what you mean by customizing the standard Lightning application. Okay, next, just a minute. Okay, so not only viewing the applications using App Manager, you can create your new Lightning applications. You can customize the standard Lightning applications, and also we can also upgrade the custom application, classic application to Lightning experience application. Okay, suppose as already discussed, suppose somewhere in 2012 you have created an application classic. Okay, now your client wants to upgrade it to Lightning experience. So straightforward, you can upgrade it from classic to Lightning. Okay, you can upgrade it from classic to Lightning also. So if you want to upgrade it from classic to Lightning, so again you have to go to App Manager. So go to the App Manager. So whichever the application you want to upgrade, whatever the classic application you want to upgrade, that is from classic to Lightning. So just go to that custom classic application. So right now I don't have any custom classic application in my organization. Suppose let me assume this 11th one is a platform application, but this is a standard application. This is not custom application. Okay, suppose if I want to upgrade this 11th one from classic to Lightning application, so just if you click on this button, it will show you along with edit, it is going to show you upgrade button also. Along with edit, it will show you the upgrade also. So just if you click on that upgrade, automatically it will upgrade your application from classic to Lightning. Okay, upon upgrading, it will upgrade everything. Okay, it is going to upgrade everything from classic to Lightning automatically except logo. So logo will not be copied from your classic to Lightning. Except logo, everything will be copied whenever you are upgrading your classic application to Lightning application. Okay, why the logo will not be copied is because in case of classic experience, we have an object that is called as documents object. We have a document object. Whenever you want to upload any image into your classic application, first you have to upload that image into document object. From that object, we have to reference that into our application. Whereas in Lightning application, we don't have any document object. Directly, we are uploading the image from our local system. We are getting the image from the Google Images or client, and directly we are uploading onto your application from the local system. But whereas in Classic, if you want to upload any image or logo, first you have to add that onto your document object. From there, you have to refer into your application. Okay, so because there is no document object in Lightning experience, except logo or image, every other thing, all will be copied from Classic to Lightning. Only logo will not be copied. So if you want to use a custom logo, later you can add that logo from your local system. From your local system, you can upload that logo onto your application. Okay, that is how you are going to upgrade your Classic application to Lightning application. Okay, upon upgrading, except logo, everything will be copied from Classic to Lightning experience automatically. So if you want to use the logo, then you have to upload it separately from your local system, as how I have shown you previously. Okay, so that is about App Manager. Okay, that is about the App Manager feature, which is given by Salesforce as part of Lightning experience. Okay, here I have given the navigation steps also clearly, how to create a Lightning application in Salesforce. You can follow these navigation steps. You can follow these navigation steps also. Okay, and I have given some use cases also. You can take this as an assignment. So you can create one. So what is the use case here? So the first use case is create a Lightning application with name Merck Pharma. Merck Pharma is an organization. So I would like to create an application with this name, and I would like to use the Merck Pharma image as the logo for the application. and add some navigation items onto the navigation bar. Okay, that means this use case is involving creating a new Lightning application. Second one is I would like to customize the standard sales application by adding custom image as logo and change the name of the application as Tesla Sales and customize the navigation items. So whatever the standard sales application which is given by Salesforce, okay, standard sales Lightning application, I want to customize it. What customizations I want to do? I want to add custom logo. So by default, it will be showing Salesforce logo. I want to add custom logo and I want to change the name of the application from sales to Tesla Sales. Tesla is a car manufacturing company. Okay, so I want to change the name of the electric car manufacturing company is Tesla Sales. So instead of sales, I want to change the name of my application to Tesla Sales. And also I would like to add my Tesla cars image or logo to my application. Okay, you know how can we do this? You know how to do this. So try to take this as assignment and try to practice this. Okay. Next. Next is objects. What do you mean by an object in Salesforce? What are the types of objects Salesforce is providing? Already we have discussed what is an object in Salesforce. Yes, what is an object in Salesforce?
Table.
Object is nothing but a table in the database. Object is nothing but a table in the database which is used to store our business or organization specific data in a structured format. Okay, so suppose if I'm using Salesforce application to automate my sales processes. Every day I'll be using my Salesforce application to automate my sales related data. So where this data will be going and storing, it will be storing inside the objects in the database. So what is the database of Salesforce? The database of Salesforce is database.com. Database Salesforce is not using any other database like Oracle or SQL or MySQL. It is not using SQL Server, anything. It has its own database, that is database.com. Database.com is the highly secured and confidential database of Salesforce where all the objects will be residing, where all the standard and custom objects of your organization will be residing, inside which the data will be stored in structured format in the form of table. Okay, so object means table in the database. Object simply means table in the database, which is used to store our business specific data, our organization, our application specific data in a structured format. So Salesforce is providing two types of objects, standard objects and second one is custom objects. Standard objects and second one is custom objects. What do you mean by standard objects? As part of applications, we have discussed the same classification. We have standard applications, custom applications. Similarly, here also we have standard objects and custom objects. Standard means they are the objects which are given by Salesforce. Standard application means ready-made applications given by Salesforce. Similarly, standard objects means ready-made objects provided by Salesforce by default as part of CRM application. Okay, so whenever they have built this ready-made CRM application to store some business specific data, they have created so many objects in the database. Okay, Salesforce have created so many ready-made objects. So these ready-made objects which are provided by Salesforce as part of Salesforce CRM application are called as standard objects. Okay, like for example, campaign is an object. It is a standard object. Lead is an object. Account, contact, opportunity, case, solution, order, contract, feedback, all these are so many. Salesforce have given so many, they have provided so many standard objects or ready-made objects upon creating ready-made Salesforce CRM application to store the application specific data. Such objects are called as standard objects. Standard objects cannot be deleted. Similarly, similar to how we have discussed, standard applications cannot be deleted. In the same way, standard objects cannot be deleted from the organization, but we can customize. we can customize the standard objects. Okay, we can customize the standard objects, but we cannot delete them from the organization. So what do you mean by customizing the standard objects? We will discuss that later. Okay, but you cannot remove them from the organization. Why? So what happens if you delete the standard objects from your organization or from your application? Suppose if you are trying to delete, if it will affect the complete CRM functionality, because Salesforce CRM application, upon building or developing that CRM application, they have created so many standard objects. And after creating the objects, they have established the relationships between the objects also. So suppose if you delete the standard objects, it will affect the complete CRM functionality and your application may not work. Okay, so therefore, standard objects cannot be deleted from your application or organization. But if you want, you can add, you can customize. Customizing the objects means if you want, you can add some custom fields to store some additional data inside your objects or tables. Okay, so second one is custom objects. So what do you mean by custom objects? What do you mean by custom objects? Whatever the standard objects that are provided by Salesforce, whatever the standard objects that are given by Salesforce, if they are not sufficient in order to store your business specific data, as a developer or administrator, I can create some objects. Okay, as a developer or administrator, I can create my own objects to store my business specific data. Such objects which are created by Salesforce administrator or developer are called as custom objects. Okay, such objects are called as custom objects. For example, suppose I want to build an application for some ICICI bank. Okay, for banking industry, we don't have any ready-made application given by Salesforce. Or for example, I want to build an application for some insurance company. For insurance also, we don't have any ready-made insurance application given by Salesforce for insurance industry. So upon building the application, I want to store so many details as part of my insurance company. Okay, so whatever the objects, ready-made objects which are provided by Salesforce may not be sufficient or they may not be meeting my requirement to store the data. So in such case, as a developer or administrator, I can create some custom objects inside the organization to store the data. For example, I want to store my insurance business details. Like I want to store my insurance branch details. Okay, so that is insurance. As part of my insurance organization or company, I have so many branches throughout the country. I have branches in Hyderabad. Okay, in Hyderabad itself, I have some 4 to 5 branches. In Bangalore also, in Chennai also, like that. I have so many branches. I want to store all this branch name, branch address, branch contact details, branch email address, branch manager details. All this data I want to store inside one object. But we don't have any such standard object to store branch related information. Similarly, as part of insurance organization or company, I'll be having so many different types of policies. Okay, in insurance, we'll be having so many types of insurances. Okay, you'll be having vehicle insurance. Okay, you'll be having health insurance. Okay, you'll be having home loan insurance. You'll be having so many. Even in health insurance also, you'll be having so many types of policies. Okay, so policy name. Okay, so what is that structure of the policy? Okay, so all these details, if I want to store, I want to create, because whatever the ready-made application which is given by Salesforce, you don't have any ready-made objects as part of that application to store these policy details. Similarly, I'll be having so many agents who are working for my insurance company. Okay, so I want to store all the I have some 25,000 agents throughout the country who are working in my insurance company. I want to store all these agent details, agent name, agent ID, agent age. Okay, so which policy he's taking care of. All these details I want to store. Agent email address, email contact number, his Aadhaar number, his PAN number, everything I want to store. For that, I don't have any ready-made object which is given by Salesforce. So I can create my own custom object. As a developer or administrator, I can create my own custom objects to store that business specific data. Okay, such objects are called custom objects. For example, branch, customer, policy, agent, position, loan, patient, whatever it may be. Whatever the ready-made objects which are provided by Salesforce, if they are not sufficient, we can create our own objects also. And in order to differentiate the standard objects from custom objects, Salesforce is using a postfix that is __C. Object name followed by __C indicates that it is a custom object in Salesforce. Branch __C, customer __C, policy __C, agent __C. So __C means it is a custom object in Salesforce. To differentiate the standard objects from custom objects, Salesforce is using this notation. Okay. And custom objects can be customized. And if you don't require, you can delete them also if you no longer require them. Okay, if you don't require that object in future, you can delete them straightforward. You can delete because they are custom objects which are created by yourself. If you feel they are no longer required for you as part of your business, you can delete also. And all, as I've said, whether it is standard object or custom object, all the objects will be residing inside the database called as database.com. Database.com is the highly secured and confidential database of Salesforce, which is used to store or where all the objects will reside, which will be storing the business specific data in the tabular format. Okay, and combination of standard and custom objects are called as S objects. Okay, standard objects and custom objects together, we call them as S objects, that is Salesforce objects. Okay, Salesforce objects. Next, what are the governor limits we have? So in applications also, we have discussed these governor limits. Like in free developer edition, maximum how many custom applications we can create? Only 10. Whereas unlimited edition, we can create unlimited number of applications. Similarly, here also, in these objects also, they are given governor limits. In free developer edition, maximum we can create only 400 custom objects, not more than that. Okay, so you can create not more than 400 custom objects inside your organization. Custom objects, standard objects are different. Okay, so other than standard objects, what Salesforce is providing, you can create 400 custom objects. And in unlimited edition, suppose if you are getting the license of unlimited edition, maximum we can create only 2000 custom objects. This is the limitation which is given by Salesforce. So in unlimited edition, maximum we can create 2000 custom objects. Okay, so these governor limits you have to keep in mind whenever you are working, okay, on your application. Okay, so that is about the object types of objects which Salesforce is providing and the governor limits. Next, we have what are the different ways we have to list out the objects in Salesforce and how to create the custom objects. What are the different ways we have to create the custom objects in Salesforce? We will discuss in the next session. Okay, so we will discuss about how to view the objects as well as how to create our custom objects in Salesforce. We'll discuss in the next session. Okay. So initially, let us go a little bit slow because some of them will be new to Salesforce. If I continuously take for 1.5 hours, so you may find difficulty in while practicing. So let us go in the initial days for 2 weeks. Let us go slowly. Later I will. So once we start the actual concepts, so all these are introduction part. So once you are good at basics, then we will go at little bit faster pace, and also I can spend some much time. But if I discuss for more time and if I go at faster pace now itself, so it will be difficult for some of them to catch me. Okay.